used to leave the porch light on, like love was something that could wait. You'd hold my hand until the dawn and make forever sound so safe. I knew the rhythm of your breath, the little smile behind your eyes. We had a fire underneath that made a summer out of night. Somewhere between stay with me and every quiet night we shared, we learned that love grows stronger when two hearts finally dare. Now we're living with the things we finally said, all the words that found their way into the light. I told you I was frightened, you told me you were sure, and love was never the problem, it was only the open door. Your photographs sit smiling by our bed, and I still turn when I hear footsteps in the hall. We were young enough to dream and brave enough to risk it all. Now we're living with the life we chose to build, all the dreams that found a place to land. I asked you what was missing, you reached for me instead, and forever was exactly what we planned. If I could have one night again, I'd meet you at that open door. I'd leave my foolish pride outside and tell you what I should have said before. I love you, I'm not scared, I need you, I've always been there, and you were waiting too, for me to finally say I do. Now we're living with the life we finally chose, and I don't take a single day for granted. Some loves burn into your life, some loves teach you how to stay, some remain inside you in the most beautiful way. You came into my life so quietly, no warning, no grand design, just one look across a crowded room, and suddenly your hand was in mine. We talked until the morning came, while the city changed its clothes. You laughed and said, don't let this end. I smiled because I already knew. When your heart says stay, don't let tomorrow take today. Hold me like the world can wait, like nothing matters anyway. When your heart says stay, let every fear just fade away. I don't need a promise carved in stone, just take my hand and come back home. We drove beyond the edge of town with your favorite song turned low. The headlights painted silver lines across the road we didn't shoulder, and I felt the whole night slow. There are moments life gives back to us before we even know they're gold. When your heart says stay, don't let tomorrow steal today. Hold me through the changing years, through every smile and every tear. When your heart says stay, let this be more than words you say. I don't need forever guarantee, just give your heart honestly. Maybe love was never meant to promise there would be no rain. Maybe it's the choice we make to reach for each other once again. So when your heart says stay, come a little closer, don't be afraid. Let the years come as they may, we'll meet them side by side. When your heart says stay, I'll give you every honest part of me. No perfect words, no grand parade, just this love and this day. I still leave the chair beside the window where you love to read at night. I still turn the porch light on when the evening loses all its light. Your old jacket hangs behind the door. Through every season that has passed, I tell myself I'll move it soon, but somehow I never have. Some loves don't disappear, they simply learn to stay without the need to say goodbye. They choose each other every day. I keep the chair beside the window, I keep the place where you belong. I keep a little room for you inside every quiet song. I change the curtains in the kitchen, painted over the hallway wall, but I couldn't change the photograph where we were laughing in the fall. Sometimes I hear your footsteps in the hallway after midnight. I know it's only memory, but I let it stay a while. Some loves don't disappear, they simply learn to stay without the need to say goodbye. They choose each other every day. And when you walk back through that doorway with our whole lifetime in your eyes, you won't have to ask me why. I'll just be glad you're home. Maybe love is not possession, maybe love is letting go of fear. Maybe holding someone's future is the only way, you know. I keep that chair beside the window, I keep the porch light burning low. Not because I need to save the past, but because some doors stay open. And every time you walk back through that doorway, you'll find the one who played it true. A little older, a little stronger, still with everything for you. was a time we almost walked away, when pride was louder than the truth. We stood on opposite sides of silence, both waiting for the other to move. But something quiet pulled us back, a look of breath, a soft don't go. And in that fragile little moment, we chose the only road we know. Before we said I do, we learned what staying really means. Not the absence of the storms, but the way we hold each other in between. Before we said I do, we put our weapons down and found that love grows deeper when two hearts finally come around. I still remember how your hands were shaking the night you asked me not to leave. I still remember how the anger faded the second you reached out for me. We didn't need a perfect story, we only needed one more try. And every broken piece between us became the reason we survived. Before we said I do, we learned what staying really means. Not the absence of the storms, but the way we hold each other in between. Before we said I do, we put our weapons down and found that love grows deeper when two hearts finally come around. Some nights I still think the version of us that was too stubborn to let go, the one that chose the harder road and turned it into home. Now every time I look at you, I see the night we almost lost it all, and how we chose each other anyway. That's why I still say I do. After all, playing in the background, no spotlight, no big crowd, just the two of us in the kitchen light, turning slowly, laughing out loud. Your hands around my waist, my head against your chest. We didn't need a single song to know that we were blessed. We were dancing in the kitchen when forever quietly began. No promises, no grand speeches, just your heart inside my hands. We were dancing in the kitchen while the rest of the world slept, and I knew right then this was the love I'd never forget. Years have come and years have gone, the house has changed, the walls have grown, but every time the night gets quiet, I still find you in that same soft glow. You pull me close without a word, the way you always do. wishes, just your heart inside my hands. We were dancing in the kitchen while the rest of the world slept, and I knew right then this was the love I'd never forget. Some people wait for perfect moments. We found ours in ordinary life. A quiet song with no beginning that still plays every night. Still dancing in the kitchen after all these years somehow. No stage, no audience needed, just the way we're dancing now. Still dancing in the kitchen where our forever first began, and I'll keep choosing you again and again and again. And again. I still leave the porch light on, the way we always used to do, in case the night gets lonely and you need a way back through. Your key still fits the same old door, your coat still hangs the same. Some things we never had to change, they simply stayed. The porch light never went out, even when the years got hard, even when the silence settled, even when we both got scarred. The porch light never went out, it waited patiently for two people who kept choosing to come home to you and me. We've painted over old mistakes, we've laughed through every season, we've held each other in the dark without needing a reason. And every time I see that glow across the quiet lawn, I'm reminded why I stayed and why I still belong. The porch light never went out, even when the years got hard, even when the silence settled, even when we both got scarred. The porch light never went out, it waited patiently for two people who kept choosing to come home to you and me. Some loves need a grand beginning, ours just needed one soft light, a quiet promise in the darkness that said I'll wait for you tonight. The porch light's still on after all this time, a simple steady beacon of this love that still feels mine. single night. There was no spotlight, no grand stage, just a quiet room and a borrowed day. You looked at me like I was home, and every doubt just slipped away. We didn't need a perfect plan, we only needed honest hands, two hearts that finally understood what it means to take a stand. This is the night we chose forever, not because it would be easy, but because walking side by side felt more like breathing than believing. This is the night we chose forever, with all the scars we still carry, and somehow love felt braver when we said I'm ready. How your voice shook when you asked me to stay for good. I still remember how the silence suddenly felt understood. No fireworks, no big parade, just the weight of something true. A simple promise spoken soft between the old me and the new. This is the night we chose forever, because walking side by side felt more like breathing than believing. This is the night we chose forever, with all the scars we still carry, and somehow love felt braver when we said I'm ready. When we said this is the night we chose forever, and every day since then has proven that the bravest thing we ever did was simply saying yes to choosing. It's in the coffee, cooling on the counter. It's in the way you steal my favorite chair. It's in the quiet, good morning whispers that somehow still feel rare. No grand confessions every morning, no roses waiting at the door, just the steady kind of loving that asks for nothing more. This is our ordinary forever, the kind that doesn't need a stage, the kind that grows in little moments and only gets better with age. This is our ordinary forever, built from laundry and late night talks, from choosing you when it's easy and still choosing you when it's not. It's in the way you reach for me when the day has made you tired. It's in the silence that feels safe instead of something to be feared. We never needed perfect weather, we never needed perfect plans. We only needed honest hearts and two rings on shaking hands. This is our ordinary forever. It kinda doesn't need a stage. It kinda grows in little moments and only gets better with age. This is our ordinary forever, built from laundry and late night talks, from choosing you when it's easy and still choosing you when it's not. People keep looking for magic, but magic was never the point. It was the quiet decision to never leave this joint. This is our ordinary forever, and I would not trade a single day for anything more glittering than the life we built this way. I said those two small words one afternoon with flowers shaking in my hands. I thought that was the finish line, but it was only where we began. Because forever isn't one big moment, it's 1,000 little ones showing up when it's inconvenient and staying when the hard days come. I do every morning when I wake. I do when the world feels heavy. I do when we laugh until we break. I do when we barely speak. I do in the quiet and the noise. I do through every ordinary day. I said it once in front of everyone, but I mean it more in every way. There are mornings I forget the romance. There are nights we both feel small, but even then my heart remembers why I gave you all. It's not the dress or the applause, it's not the photographs we keep, it's the way you still reach for my hand when we're both too tired to speak. I do every morning when I wake. I do when the world feels heavy. I do when we laugh until we break. I do when we barely speak. I do in the quiet and the noise. I do through every ordinary day. I said it once in front of everyone, but I mean it more in every way. Some people think I do is a finish, but it's the start of the race. It's the promise we keep renewing in wasn't loud when I decided. There was no sudden burst of light, just a quiet understanding that you felt like home at night. I watched you talking to my mother, I watched you laughing with my friends, and something gentle in my chest said this is where the story ends, and where it really begins. The softest promise I ever made was the one I whispered without fear, not the one in front of everyone, but the one I say when no one's near. The softest promise I ever made still lives inside my chest. I will keep choosing you in ordinary and in mess. We've had our share of silent dinners, we've had our share of heavy days, but even when the words got tangled, my heart still knew the way. I don't need the world to see it, I don't need a perfect proof, I only need the quiet certainty that I still choose you. The softest promise I ever made was the one I whispered without fear, not the one in front of everyone, but the one I say when no one's near. The softest promise I ever made still lives inside my chest. I will keep choosing you in ordinary and in mess. People remember the big moments, the dress, the rings, the speech, but the real vow happens later in the way we still reach. The softest promise I ever made is still the strongest one I keep. I will love you in the quiet, I will love you in the deep. The softest promise I ever made is the one I live out loud. I choose you in the morning, and I choose you even now.